Hey guys, what is up? My name is Karen, aka Cake by Baby K, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing the final installment of the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill Vault collaboration, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial slash review on the Ring the Alarm palette. And I saved this one for last on purpose because I absolutely love the color story of this. I just feel like all the colors are very cohesive, more cohesive than the other palettes that I've reviewed. So this one comes with a total of 5 matte shades, 4 shimmer shades, and 1 I would say is like a satin finish. It's not exactly a shimmer, it's not exactly a matte. This is what the palette looks like. I'm super excited to play, but before we do that, let's watch. Okay, first off we have Lolly. Ooh, that one's super pretty. Then we have Rush, On Camera, Boom. Ooh, that one's really pretty. Then we have Alert. These two look very, very similar, and Alert seems pretty patchy. And then we have Bomb Ass, Siren, Mugshot. Those look pretty patchy as well. And then we have Framed, and then Secret. Okay, so those are all the swatches. The mattes do look pretty patchy, but as we discovered in the Dark Magic palette, that doesn't really indicate how they perform. So I'm gonna try to use as many of these as possible on my eyes today, and we'll see if there are any duds in this palette like with the previous Armed and Gorgeous palette. We don't want any of that going on again. So let's just go ahead and jump into the tutorial and the review. I'm super interested to see how these shadows are going to perform because I absolutely love the color story of this palette. I think it's so pretty and so on point. So I'm just going to shut up and we're going to start doing makeup. Okay, so I've already primed my eyelids with a little Tarte Shape Tape, and I put a little tape on the edge because I want to do that nice straight line, and I actually think I want to go in with this BH Fluffy blending brush, and I'm gonna build up the lightest color first just to give you guys a little bit of a change. So I'm taking Rush and blending this out into the crease. It looks nice. Okay, next I'm gonna go into the shade Alert on the same brush and just kind of deepen that a little bit. I know when I swatched Rush and Alert, they looked really similar and be patchy a little bit, honest, but now that I'm using that on a brush, it seems to be blending out nicely, and Alert is a lot more orange, if that makes sense. Rush is like a more toned down version, and I think Alert is just like a more like true orange. Okay, and now I'm gonna go in with the City Color CC-E05 brush, and I'm just gonna take Mugshot and just kind of deepen the crease a little bit. Yep, I would say that definitely deepened up the crease. I'm just gonna go back in with the BH brush and blend all of that out. It's looking a little bit patchy over here. I'm gonna try and fix that. Okay, now I'm gonna take Secret on the Morphe E36 brush and just deepen that crease out. So far these mattes are blending pretty nicely. I don't usually have a problem with the mattes in these palettes, which is a good thing because I prefer mattes over shimmers. Okay, I'm gonna take that City Color brush and just blend this top part out. And now I'm actually gonna take Framed and put that into the crease as well. I just wanna see how all these colors layer on top of each other, and that's looking really nice. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a very subtle change. I think you can see it. It looks really nice, especially when you're building up the crease. Ooh, that looks very, very nice. I'm a big fan of this shade. Okay, so now that we have this base done, I'm actually going to cut the crease. I know, another cut crease, but don't worry, it's a different one. I'm actually gonna take it all the way out here, which is why I laid this tape down, and then we're gonna put a, guess what, a shimmer all over our lid. So I'll be right back with my creases cut. Okay, now my crease is cut and I'm actually going to go in with the shade Boom on my finger and just run that over my lid. And those applied pretty nicely. There's no problems with that one. I'm gonna go in with that same small brush that I've always been using, and I'm just gonna go and apply that in my crease, just because you can't get that high with your fingers. Okay, she's looking bronzy, and I'm actually gonna take the shade Lolly and run that over top. Ooh, that just brightened it up real nice. And Lolly is the duochrome shade in the palette. She's very similar to the other shade in the Jaclyn Hill palette. I can't remember what that's called, but she's also duochrome, and I just really like it. It's like this gold with pink reflex, and I just think that it adds a really nice dimension to the lid by layering all these different colors and tones on top of each other, which is why I always like layer different shimmers. I think that brightened it up a lot, if I do say so myself, but you guys may be watching and be like, that did nothing, but so now I'm actually going to apply a gel liner, and I'm gonna wing it out, and then I'm gonna put another shadow on top of it. So let me just apply that real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've applied the black liner. I'm gonna take this tape off. I saved one so you guys can see how satisfying it is. And now I'm actually gonna take the shade on camera on just a small angled liner brush. Right on the liner. I really like putting a shimmer on top of a black shadow because black really tends to be too harsh sometimes, and I like to tone it down. Especially with this look, I feel like this gold looks really nice over top of it. And I'm gonna do the rest of my face, and we'll come back with underneath the eye. Fallout check. There's a little bit, but not too much. It's kind of the same as the other palettes in my opinion, and fallout doesn't bother me, as I've said multiple times before, because I do my eyes first. So I'll be right back with the full face. Okay, so I'm back with the full face. I'm gonna go in to Siren, which is the matte shimmer satin breed hybrid, whatever. So I'm gonna do that underneath my eyes. Holy moly, that is pigmented. Okay, that is super pigmented. I don't know why my camera is having so many problems focusing right now, but we're just gonna continue on. I'm just gonna take a brush And this is the completed eye look. I'm actually, I was gonna throw on a lip and then falsies and mascara, but my camera is dying and it's on its last leg. I'm just gonna go through this palette real quick. I used 9 out of the 10 shades. So far they all performed beautifully. I didn't use Bomb Ass just because I couldn't really find a way to incorporate it. It's too red for the look that I was going for, but overall I really love this palette. These tones in the color story are perfection in my opinion. It's perfect for fall, which is coming up, and I'm so excited to use it. I absolutely love the look that I created. It was super easy to blend out all the mattes. The shimmers were a lot better than that classified shade in my previous palette review, and these are all like super buttery. I really love this duochrome shade, Lolly. It's just so pretty, and I found that on camera, which is this gold shade right here, was super easy to apply on the liner with a brush, which I thought was very, very nice because usually shimmers don't really apply well with brushes. Same thing with Boom when I applied it on my crease with that small detailed brush. And I wasn't expecting Siren to be that pigmented, but when I put it underneath my eyes, I was like, whoa. And I actually think that I put a little bit too much, but I was able to make it work. I just overall like this palette a lot, and I think it's my favorite out of the 4, and I'm so excited for fall to come so I can use this a little bit more. But the next video I'm going to be doing is the review of 2 vaults as a whole compared against each other. I know I was gonna do that in my last video with the classified shade, and the shimmer was pressed super hard and weird and it wasn't buttery and smooth at all, so I decided to compare 2 of those, and I have yet to do that, so I'm going to be doing that soon. That will probably be up in the next couple of days. So yeah, my overall thoughts on this palette and the verdict is that I like it a lot. I think it's one of my favorites out of the entire 4. And I actually misspoke earlier. I said the Armed and Gorgeous was one of my favorites. That is not true. Dark Magic is one of my favorites, and this one, Ring the Alarm, is another one as well. This one for more everyday, and then this one for more like dramatic looks. The other 2, don't get me wrong, are great. Bling Boss, I'm not really into purples that much. Like, I'll use them, but I won't wear them out. But the shimmers in here are pretty gorgeous. And Armed and Gorgeous, you guys know that problem I had with the classified shade, and yeah, that's really all my thoughts. I'm going to talk about it a little bit more in my next video comparing the 2 and my overall thoughts. I'll go a little bit more in depth, but other than that, that is it for this tutorial slash palette review. I'm sorry I look like a hot mess. I'm just trying to get this done without my camera battery dying. If you guys want to see the completed look, I'll probably post it on my Instagram, and I'll link all my socials down below as well. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, all that good, and I will see you guys in my next video.